We've got to go and convince this guy to either kill his pet vampire worm. Not my words. The words of the priest at the church. We don't know how accurate this is. 2 seconds. No. No shot. Right, let's go. And if we can prove that this guy kills his pet, right, his vampire pet, the priest is going to let this guy bury his parents in the graveyard again. And I'm thinking there's going to be an alternative solution. If we can find maybe any worm, because I think this priest might be making it up. I don't know.
I talked to Henry about the dispute.
And is he going to remove the ban?
What is the reason he banned you in the first place?
I don't know.
Could you please step outside so I can see you better?
No, it's safer in here.
May I come in then?
You are not family.
Henry is willing to unban you.
Is he? Really?
Yes. I will tell you all about our conversation, but you have to come outside. Step outside, please.
We talked before and you didn't ask me that. Why is it so important now?
Still say I want to spark you out.
I want to see you under the light while giving it to you.
I don't see the point, but if it's going to save my family...
Let's see if he has really been bitten by a vampire.
What do you have to show me?
God, that leech thing on his neck is hideous.
What the fuck is this guy doing? Bro, really? What is this shit?
That is Hem. I never imagined a leech could get so big. Henry was right. The vampire thing is sucking the life out of this poor, naive man. I have to persuade him to give it to me.
Oh shit. So it's not just his pet, he is actually letting it leech off him. Why is he such a fool?
Arsen, we have to talk about your child.
You stay away from him. Is this why you wanted me out here? Stay away.
Calm down. I'm not going to do anything to him, I promise.
What do you want then?
Yeah, tell me, where did you find him?
Where did you find him?
I didn't find him. He found me. Years ago, I helped a young detective with a case he was working on. He then showed gratitude by giving me a bucket full of leeches.
You must have done a shit job if that was your payment.
My little Hem. I'm so proud of him. He has grown much since that day. God bless that detective.
It was Detective Mostov?
I believe that was his name. Martin. Why?
Just curious. How did you help him?
We went on a tour of the lake. I showed him some places, but he was mostly interested in the island of the asylum.
Did he say why he was interested in the island?
Something about a runaway. I don't know.
She's a little runaway. Bon Jovi. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. She's a little runaway.
Henry told me Hem was born in the Carcassa forest.
That doesn't mean he is evil. Henry thinks anything that grows or lives in that forest must be tainted.
And so out of all the leeches you had, you picked the exact one that became Hem.
He picked me. He crawled his way out of the bucket, moved onto my left hand, and then all the way up to my neck. His
Bro, you're a
favorite
freak.
spot where he sleeps and eats.
How's your health?
Are you a doctor now?
I've noticed you have trouble breathing, and your skin has no color. Have you had this problem for a long time?
I don't know what you are talking about. I feel fine.
Didn't you say before you are too weak to board the boat?
The love of my child gives me strength and positivity. But I would feel better if I was allowed to attend masses again.
Take that
And
shit
if
off your
my
neck.
house would be blessed as it was before the ban.
I have an idea how we can solve your dispute with Henry.
I'm listening.
You have to give me Hem.
What? Forget it! Stay away!
Listen, listen, you little fuck. I'm gonna pull on the god strings.
Remember, I'm in the service of God. You have my word, I won't hurt your child.
He will die without my blood!
No, he won't, and you know that. How long do you think he can live without you? And be honest with me, it's your family at stake here.
Maybe just for one night.
This is the only way to get you absolved, but I need guidance from you.
What guidance?
And you have to keep our little secret to yourself.
I don't like this.
The plan is to find a leech similar to your
I
Hem.
knew
For
it.
that to work, I'd need your guidance. Where can I find one?
Why do you need him then?
So I can compare him to his potential clone. Henry seems like a clever man, and surely he remembers Hem's appearance very well.
My dear child in the hands of a stranger. I can't do this.
Bro, stop being a melt.
As soon as I find his double, I will return Hem safely to you.
And then what?
I will bring the double to Henry, claiming it's Hem. All you will have to do from then on is hide Hem when you are near Henry.
You intend to lie to a man of God?
It's for a greater good. God will understand. Do you want to live?
If I die, Hem dies. I cannot let that happen. Your proposal seems like the only way out of this situation. My dear child, please forgive me. Do not fret. We'll meet again soon. Go now, in the hands of this monk. Farewell. I'll wait for you here. The house is lonely without you.
I'm not even going to get a double of this thing. I'm just going to take this straight to the priest.
Where can I find his double?
I've never been inside the forest, but Ida told me once she found a place full of leeches. I believe
Ida.
it's where the detective found him. You must go through the wall of crosses and turn left at the crossroads. His brothers and sisters should be there.
Okay, I know where that is.
Where Holly meets Hannah.
I know where that is.
Hannah is the river?
It is. Keep him safe and get him back as soon as possible.
I will.
Let
Right.
me say it again. Beware of the forest. It's easy to get lost in that malignant place.
What should I do now? Should I kill Hem? Or find his double and kill it instead? Whatever I decide, God will understand. Dark times require immoral acts.
Yeah, I'm
Excuse
thinking,
me.
The thing is though, right, it is quite a moral quandary, because although we know that the leech is killing this guy, it's who's that for us to judge? If he wants to kill himself, then let him be. I could go and find a leech and that will keep everybody happy. Okay, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to find the other leech, because this guy's a fucking idiot and he deserves to die anyway, right? So the good thing is, if we just let the leech kill him by doing the switcheroo, then we'll have permanent access to this boat because he'll be dead. So that's my thoughts. Maybe that's not the thoughts of a man of God, but hey ho. Okay, so I know where we're going. We're gonna go through the wall of crosses and then turn left. So this is the wall of crosses. Left. Ah, now we can go this way. We couldn't do that before.
I think this is the place Arsen told me about. It's swarming with leeches. How am I going to find one similar enough to Hem? They all look the same. Right. By concentrating only on the biggest ones.
Right. Big ones. These look like monsters. He's a big boy.
I don't know. Something is off with this one.
What about this one by himself?
Its flesh seems to be infected. Pass.
Okay.
The size fits. This is the one. No need to search further.
Excellent. Shazam. Right. So now I'm going to give the leech back, aren't I? Oh, wait there. Is this the exit? I'm going the wrong way. We'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when. Right, I think this is this is definitely the best option. To get what we want. It's not the best option for these people, but I don't care. We're here for we've got a job to do. Okay, so it doesn't matter. We've just got to go to the church. Right, fair enough. I thought I would be able to give... Oh, wait. We might be able to.
I have to talk to Henry first.
Found one similar to my child?
Not yet.
Well, I did. Right, let's go. Go back to Henry. Now this will take me straight to... And that's the wrong way. Through here. And south. Go on, my little brother. Run, son. This guy's got the worst run ever. Look, I walk faster than that. So we're going to have an option here whether to turn over him or the opposite leech. What I would in real life, I would actually in real life I would do the switcheroo, because this guy might not give me access to his boat if I fuck his little thing up. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then what I'd do is I'd go back at a later date and burn it off his neck. Excuse me, leave. Right, so...
Of course.
Okay, my child.
He doesn't want this thing alive. Only dead.
Okay.
I should probably try something else.
What? Crucifix.
Evil! Meet this weapon of faith! It's dead. I should give it to Henry now.
Shut up, man. You wouldn't use the cleaver on the leech. Instead, he fucking killed it with the crucifix. Evil spawn of Satan. You fucking idiot. Mate, that is too funny. That's too fucking funny.
Hem is dead.
Proof?
Stabbed to death.
Are you sure this is him?
Arsen killed it in front of my eyes.
How did you manage to persuade that old fool?
Does it really matter now? It's done. The thing is rotting in hell.
Right. I have no reason to doubt the word of a fellow man of the cloth. You can go tell Arsen I will come to visit him soon. His house needs to be blessed.
God bless you, my child.
I will. God bless you.
Take the boat. Row towards the truth, brother. I'll keep you in my prayers and hope we'll meet again soon.
Let's go immediately back to him. Now, actually, question. I can't use the boat yet. Let's speak to him. I might just refuse to give him this leech. I might execute this one as well.
It's done. I gave Henry a dead leech from the forest. Here, take him back.
My child! Oh, how I've missed him. God bless you.
You are no longer banned from the church. Henry said he'll come by soon to bless your house.
Wonderful news. I am so grateful, stranger.
Don't forget to hide Hem from Henry and other people. You'll get yourself expelled again if you don't.
I already have an idea where I'll keep him safe.
In your pants.
You did your part.
This guy's gonna keep the
Need
leech
to
on his
worry
penis.
About me, and I did my part too. I moved my parents out of the boat and into my house, just temporarily, until I can move them back to their grave. Take the boat now.
How can I find Klek?
Get to the other side and then follow the shore. Once you get there, you'll know it. You really can't miss the 3 white fingers.
Nice, 3 white fingers. Let's do it, baby. Yeah, this was the safest plan. This is the plan that you would execute in real life. Because you wouldn't want to risk alienating this guy and losing the boat.
The boat is here, but they left. It might be too late, but I have to try. I have to get on top of that hill. God help me. Now more than ever.
Boat? Oh, there is a
Arsen's
boat there.
which I intend to return to the old man.
And this is their boat.
Hatur's boat. The inside is so dark. No, wait. It is full of blood.
You know. This guy's a sick fuck,
Damn
and he
crows!
Artur. What a dick. I'm gonna exorcise the demons.
Klek. Crows. They are everywhere. At least a dozen circling above these finger-like rocks. I should try to find some clues where Hatur might have taken Nikolai as quickly as possible.
If the crows are circling, that means there's something dead.
This rock looks like an altar. Blood. Lots of blood here. Drag marks
Yeah.
in the blood. Splattered to the right of the rock.
To the right of the rock. Yep.
3 triangles with a line down the middle. It's the same symbol we saw on the balcony door.
That's right.
7 symbols, marks, or something else. Whatever it is, it symbolizes something malevolent.
Malevolence. We'll check this before we check the drag marks.
Visibility is extremely low, but the various protrusions seem to be full of some kind of icy bones and flesh. Piles of human remains. Stories of children being eaten on this hill might be true.
Oh, mate, there's some sick fucks living in this town.
Now smaller drops. Very hard to spot. They lead towards those small rocks. I'm struggling to notice anything here, but those look like bloody fingerprints.
Wonder if someone was stoned to death.
Footprints and marks of a body being dragged. Into the woods. Was Nikolai sacrificed here? I have no choice. I must follow the clues.
Oh, I'm excited. Come on, I want to find something
Blood
really sick.
has led me here, to a watermill deep inside the woods. And I was followed the whole time.
Were you?
I can hear something. A very faint sound coming from down there. A small window is hidden behind this bush.
Oh shit, that is the
That's
room he's in.
Nikolai. He's either unconscious or dead. That massive pendulum is about to slice him in two.
We can't be too loud. Right, we need to stop this.
This mechanism is making the pendulum swing. There's no other explanation. I should try to stop the wheels, but I'd need something long and strong enough to do that.
Right, well the thing is alright. Oh, the skin! I thought it was like a cloth or something.
Human skin. I still can't fathom the hate and cruelty shared among God's creations.
Yeah, because if that was fabric, you could jam this up with fabric, because fabric is pretty fucking strong, you know. Oh, lovely, a vessel of blood.
More blood. Wherever I go in this place, all I see is blood and death.
This city, this town needs to be purged.
I can't open it. The doorknob is missing.
Oh, that's we're leaving, are we? Right, what do we have access to? Let's see if we can wake him up.
Nikolai! Wake up, Nikolai! Nothing. He's not moving.
Right, hold on. Let's explore this area. There's got to be something. Aha!
They all look the same. A tripod structure with two triangles on top, made of twigs and tied up with a yellow plant root. It's the symbol from the house. I'm not sure if they are meant to keep the worshippers safe or harm the sacrifice by deepening their pain. I think I'm going to throw up. But this stake could be what I need for the mechanism of the wheel.
Take it, baby. He's being sick.
This is a nightmare.
Bro, you've got this.
It is massive, but I think I'll manage to carry it for this short distance.
Come on, mate. We can do it. We are the servant of God. Whack it in. Did it work?
You're alive!
Benedict? Come downstairs. Quickly!
Can I ask how the fucking door opened for one, and why this is still spinning? It seems like we were unsuccessful. This is a trap. Bro?
Come here. I'm too weak to...
I can't see a thing. It looks bottomless. Sharp enough to split a hair in two. I dare not imagine getting in the way of its swing.
He's been stabbed.
How did you find me? I thought you already left town.
You can thank God for that.
There's no time. We must get out of here. I don't know where Hatur is, but I fear he... No, not anymore. Please.
He's here. Yes, he is.
I'm everywhere. I see and hear everything.
Bro, I'm gonna spear you. I wanna carve you up with this fucking knife. Oh, yes, he's wearing robes. And when he puts the hood over, you can't see the face. It's just a cult. These cannibals are a cult.
Your body is yellow because of the robe, but you have a face.
My face is a mask.
Someone told me moon ghouls have yellow bodies and shadows instead of faces. So what are you?
I am the king. You, that worm at your feet, the child on the pier. You all are slaves to Kasag.
Kasag.
What do you want?
Where is Nermin?
I don't know that man.
More importantly, where is the book?
What book?
Get down. Crawl like a worm. Start praying to that god of yours.
Nope.
Please. We only want Victoria.
You wouldn't be here if that was the case, facing the final moments of your existence. Tell me where Nermin is, and your agony will be brief. Give me the book, and your soul will be left to wander free.
Nikolai's got the book as we found it. Don't give him it.
And you'll be tortured until the last drop of blood has left your body. You will be then sent to Akhrizath to serve Kasag.
Fuck that, I'm not giving him anything.
Didn't you hear the chief of police? Victoria and Nermin have disappeared.
Norin is insignificant, a blind follower of that god of yours. You know exactly where they are hiding.
I know you talked to Victoria last night.
She was asked the same questions and she refused to talk, just like the two of you. Things would have been different for everyone if she did her part.
What part? We came in this town to find...
It hurts, I know.
What?
You should blame her.
Well, we know what book he's talking about. But this character doesn't. The character we're playing as, but we've got the book with Nikolai. Don't give him it.
I don't know what book you're talking about. Nikolai, do you?
The Sekfra. I already told him. I don't know anything about it.
The long-lost occult book.
The original was destroyed by the Inquisition.
It was, until a new one was written, enriched with secrets beyond your earthly realm, and more powerful than your silly little Bible. You know where it is, and you know what will happen if you don't give it to me.
Mate, just chiv him up.
I'm giving you the last chance to speak up. And
Watch
don't
this.
try
Watch
to
this.
escape. Give up the book, or tell me where it is.
I should do something, but what? God help me.
I know exactly what to do. Watch this. Repent!
I have your book.
Repent, foul demon!
Worthless
Yes!
being! You will regret. Rekorci, Akhrizath, Tvir.
Help me tie him up.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Bro, the best way to solve problems like this is by violence.
Sees you.
I'm gonna cut
He
him.
knows what you did.
Let's get out of here. There's another lever at the top of the stairs.
Remember, there can be only one God.
What the fuck is he doing with this guy here? This guy here.
Nothing in this pocket, and nothing in here. Wait, interesting. A key. Maybe we'll need it.
Good idea to search him. Let's leave this place. Now.
We need to make sure he's dead.
Sharp enough to split a hair in two.
Right, I can't do anything with this lever. It's a shame. Right, let's go. Mate, I'm like Constantine. Do you know the Keanu Reeves' movie where he's like a fucking ninja priest? That's me. Stabbing bitches left, right and centre. Repent! What the hell?
Are you sure about this?
If I have to choose between 2 nightmares. I'll take the one in my head. You should get some rest too.
How did Hatur manage to take you away?
I don't know. He just appeared in front of my eyes. And then everything went dark. From then on, my mind kept phasing in and out, so... I don't remember much. Until I was awakened by these appalling screams. He was skinning a man. Alive. Impaled on a stake.
Lovely, eh? Who was he?
Who was that skinned man?
During one of the conscious phases, I remember seeing him in the boat. He had no skin on his face and no eyes. It was impossible to know his identity. He was a living corpse.
Fuck, that's so brutal. Love it.
What happened in the watermill?
I don't want to talk about it.
You are drained of energy. Your face is ghastly pale and you barely talk. But you don't seem physically injured, so what happened?
I'm not certain we killed him, Benedict. Can death die?
You heard his screams at the end. That man is no longer part of this reality.
I think he cursed me. He said so many words in an ancient language, and then with every word that came out, there was a weight inside. It was becoming heavier, unpleasant.
It's all in your mind, child.
He was trying to curse my soul, Benedict. He wanted me to let it go.
You are here. You survived. Calm down now. No need to talk about it anymore.
Benedict, there's no such thing. If there's something we've learned throughout this whole playthrough, is that there's nothing supernatural about this. It's just sick men doing sick things.
I'm going to lay on the couch downstairs. Not really. As soon as he falls asleep, I'm getting out of here.
When I close my eyes, I can still see the pendulum getting closer with each breath.
What happened in the lodge?
It was that detective. He deceived us. He pushed us into this trap. Thank God we split. We would have been both dead by now if we hadn't.
There should be no more doubt, even for you. Victoria is involved in the horrors of this place.
She's not. You heard Hatur. He said that she was asked the same questions about Nerman in a book, which means she was captured and tortured too.
That man was lying, and he never said she was tortured, just that he asked her the same questions. Did you know that Victoria and Hatur had a friendly conversation in the woods last night?
Who told you that?
Madame Vera, the neighbor.
In the woods?
I went in there and found fresh footprints near a mass of human remains. Can you explain that?
It could have been someone else, or that neighbor is lying.
Remember what Mostov said before letting us go? Hatur was looking for Victoria last night, before the incident at the castle.
I don't believe anyone. She had nothing to do with those atrocities.
This guy's simping so hard for his last bro. Bro, you need to chill the fuck out.
Why did she rent the house for 3 nights? We were supposed to leave together immediately the next day.
I don't know. She just said to me we were going to stay more. I thought she was just joking. You know her.
No,
Obviously
I don't
not.
know her. Not anymore. It was Lucia, the owner of this cozy house, who told me it was rented for that long. Why would she stay this long? And without telling us, if not for obscure intentions?
She's not guilty, Benedict. For God's sake, it's your sister we're talking about.
To sum up, and please don't interrupt me.
Okay, so wait there. Maybe Victoria didn't rent this place for 3 days. Maybe the owner of this house is doing that to fool us, to deceive us. You know what I mean?
Victoria and Nerman disfigured the mayor to worship a malignant deity. I'm getting sick just by saying this, but the mayor was Nerman's father, so you can imagine what kind of monster he is. She dragged me into this town claiming that we would be staying just 1 night, but she actually rented the house for 3 nights. Did she plan to sacrifice me to her new master? Maybe even the both of us. Hatur knew her, a man who called himself the king of a cannibal tribe. Maybe she has that book he was looking for. Maybe she just didn't want to tell him where Nerman is. All I know, a man that evil would have killed her in the woods if they didn't have a mutual agenda.
I thought Nikolai had the book, or what is the book that we had? That we got from the corpse in the aquarium underneath the river? Or the lake?
Victoria left God and became what our parents feared she could be. She murdered that man in the Carcassa forest, and she murdered her unborn child.
She did not. Our child is not dead.
I already saw that in our family. Victoria became what our parents feared she could become. Our aunt.
She never told me anything bad about your aunt.
She murdered her unborn child too.
Murdered? That's impossible.
When she says murder, does she just mean had an
Victoria
abortion?
would never have kept such a secret from me.
Nikolai, she kept her mouth shut because she's afraid of becoming just like our aunt.
Enough. Leave. You can say whatever you want. I know my wife is just a victim in this story. She's a good person.
You should rest now. But first, let me just ask you what...
Why did you choose to stay? You don't care about your sister. Even less about me.
To find the truth. It's my responsibility to know what happened and to understand why she did it. Victoria became what our father hated. I want to know why.
Well, it couldn't be simpler. The truth is right in front of you. You're just too blind to see it. What was that you wanted to ask me?
In the watermill. You said to Hatur you came into this town to find something. What exactly?
Exactly.
Hatur said Kasag knows what you did. What did he mean by that? Don't answer. I just wanted to see your face while asking. I'll find the truth eventually. I should pay a visit to Mostov.
What the fuck?
He has a lot to explain and surely knows more about what's going on. It's a risk going there after what happened to Hatur. And there's still the chance they could take me in. But I think I'm out of options.
So we'll do answer that question.
I should leave him to rest.
Well, no. Well, he's right there. So don't tell him not to answer that question. You'll find out. Just ask the question and listen. Open your ears and shut your mouth. Right, so where the hell are we going? Police station, maybe. You think? Police, yeah, is she still scrubbing the floor? Oh no, she's fucked off, but the fire is on.
Lucia must have lit the fire. There are a few feathers and several burnt beaks among the warm glow of the embers.
Oh, lovely, I bet that smells nice. Oh, wait there. Oh, shit, wait there. Lads. Get back in. Oh, I thought that was something. Okay, let's go. Right, so I'm thinking. Back to the police station. Confront detective, yeah, most of. Police station, well, we know where the police station is, so that's good. And it's, yeah. We haven't found that. Okay, police station, this way. Now, apparently, from what we heard from the barkeep, is the detective won't speak to us unless we walk in unannounced and flash the cleaver for whatever reason. Whether that's going to provoke him into doing something bad to us for the bartender's amusement, I don't know. But it's definitely an option. Oh, hello, my friend. Give me 1 second.
Ivan Kotar. His eyes are in every nook and cranny of this town. So many case files. It's sad when your life, your whole existence since the day you were born is reduced to a sheet of paper.
Beati qui ambulant in leg domini.
Beati qui ambulant in lege domini. Amen to that.
I was close. Got no idea what it means. And so I think we don't speak to this guy. We just go straight in.
It leads to the interrogation rooms. I have no intention of going down there.
Okay. You think we're allowed to go down there? He said this guy shouldn't be bothered.
Stop! You are not allowed to go downstairs.
Oh, is this the room here? Yep.
Chief Norin,
He won't answer you.
your cousin Davor Gorski has sent me.
Leave.
Told you so.
I have a gift for you.
You want me to arrest you this time?
It's a cleaver. Davor said that you...
Shazam.
You may go in now. That was the sign.
Well done. So it did work.
Put that thing on my chair. The chair in front of the fireplace.
What thing?
The damn cleaver!
I wonder if it was a murder weapon.
If you need to talk to me, I'm here. You may go now.
I need to talk to you.
I know nothing about flowers, but this one has a unique shade of blue. It's pretty, if not a bit strange to see in a man's office.
This is an awful office.
The Bible.
Oh, so he is a man of God.
I see books of all kinds, but the religious type dominates the shelves. Cerkva, Redemptio, Ispoviedi, Rimska Katecheza, to name just a few I see on first glance.
You claim to be a man of God, but you are doing the devil's work.
I should be careful what I say.
Right. Shit, I cannot get access to this with the control, but I need to use the mouse.
How good of a detective is Mostov?
The best.
Really? He doesn't seem to be focused all the time. Not sure if he's all that reliable either.
He's obedient and disciplined. That's all I need from my men.
About the man in the yellow mask.
The one your sister pushed to his death?
About him, yes. Have you found his identity yet?
No. And even if we did, I would never tell you. Stop asking.
Are you a devoted Catholic?
You saw the Bible on my desk, or maybe the books on the shelves, and so now you think I am.
Are you?
God is my shepherd, and I am the shepherd of this town.
Then you should know. You should understand that I couldn't have been involved in my sister's deeds. I'm a monk.
I'm never wrong. You being a man of cloth doesn't change anything. I don't know you. Only God does. Your awaiting fate will prove to me what you really are.
Right.
You won't take me in?
Why would we? You're more valuable to us on the outside.
Mostov lied. Letting us go was all planned.
You seem shocked. Trust me, you wouldn't be wandering around the town if I didn't allow it.
You
Very
think
clever.
that we are going to lead you to Victorian and Nermin?
Yes, or they're going to come after you.
But you are wrong.
I'm never wrong, and I never fail.
So now the reason I've left this last is because this is what might cause him to kick us out. So this guy is clever. He told his deputy to release us. Very clever.
The cleaver I brought you.
Stop!
I just want to know the story behind it.
I won't tell you, and neither will Davor.
It seems a bit strange that a thing like that gave me access to your office.
I have your fingerprints on it now.
So, I did nothing. I just brought it to you.
Oh, but you did more than that. You got involved in something your feeble mind cannot possibly comprehend.
And what would that be?
Keep asking, and you'll realize soon. Better just stop.
Oh, I can't keep asking, which is a shame.
Excuse me.
God bless you, Benedict.
I don't see anything else in this office. Let's go. We learn precisely fuck all from that. Speak to this guy. Maz. Big Maz.
Officer.
Officer Maz. Stranger, do me a favor. Take a look at those 2 opened case files on the desk.
Why?
Just do it.
Yonkadia. Disappeared on March 2nd, 1982. Person last seen on a full moon night. Multiple witnesses saw him talking to a strange, tall man earlier that day. Clothes and personal belongings found in a trash bin near the railway station. Clothes were full of crow feathers and blood-stained. Analysis showed blood was of unknown animal origin.
These are the guys that are on the missing notice board. So is that girl as well.
Haven Elizabeth McGuire. Date of disappearance is unknown. Talked to a few officers on a few occasions, asking for directions. Was particularly interested in the mountain. Rented 2 rooms for 2 nights in the Lodge Goldin. Reasons unknown. According to the receptionist, she didn't eat nor sleep. Receptionist heard her talking to someone in the room the first night, but saw no one with her before or after. Adi Bojanic. Such a beautiful dog.
Right, so what's a crack, mate?
I looked at the case files. What was the point?
Remember those people? They were strangers just like you. They wander around the town just like you. You don't get to walk safely in this valley. Sveti Kotar is a dangerous place.
It was a warning.
I know that.
They knew too, and the ones that went missing before and after them. Everyone knows, but nobody cares.
I understand. Thank you for being so thoughtful, officer.
Just doing my job. Now tell me, what made you appear in front of my desk tonight?
Tell me about the mailbox outside.
There's a strange-looking mailbox outside.
Mailbox?
Yes, on the facade of the building.
Ah, that is not the mailbox. It's for the denunciations.
You let people denounce misdeeds by slipping pieces of paper into a box?
Yes, as per the decree, proof of faith.
What the fuck?
What kind of denouncements are we talking about here?
Denouncements that prove your faith to God.
More specifically?
You suspect someone to be a saboren? You denounce him. Your neighbor shows a lack of faith. You denounce him.
That is
An
brutal.
old friend knew about a saboren family but said nothing? You denounce both him and them. You must act if you love God. Otherwise, you risk being taken away.
That is hilarious. Denunciation box.
Has this something to do with the edicts of faith from the past?
I think so. The decree was enacted years ago by our beloved mayor, God bless his soul. And I know he was a great admirer of Inquisition's methods.
I'm starting to pity the mayor. What happens to the denounced ones?
They are taken into the asylum for further inspection and,
Of course.
hopefully, successful exorcism.
Mate.
So take this matter seriously while in town. If you meet someone unfaithful, denounce them.
This is so bad, right? So basically, you can denounce anyone you want. It's like the witch trials, like when people used to claim someone was a witch. It was there's only one way to find out if you're a witch or not. It's either throw them in the water. If they sink and drown, they weren't a witch. But if they float, they are a witch. Like, bro, it's a fucking it's a lose-lose situation, just like this. Because if you're denounced, you go to the asylum for testing, but you never leave the asylum because the guy who owns the asylum's a fucking psycho.
Who decides if your faith is strong enough? I mean, officer, it's easy to say who is a subordinate, right? But how do you know if a believer is having a lack of faith?
I know what you're thinking, but the men who decide make no mistakes.
Who?
They have integrity.
Tell me
The
who.
warden and his staff are good people,
Aye.
exemplary believers. They have the town's full confidence.
This man knows nothing about the conspiracy, or doesn't want to know about it.
Do you see the paper forms and quill by the lamp? Combine them to file a denunciation, then take the form and put it into the box outside. It's that easy to show your love for God, while at the same time making this town a safer place.
Whatever
I'm
becomes
gonna-
of them at the asylum, I could denounce those I believe should be punished. After all, it is my duty as a man of God. And it's anonymous.
That's awesome. I'm going to denounce this guy. Why not?
When did the disappearances start?
Centuries ago.
And no one did anything to stop it by now?
Hey, we are doing the best we can, even though it helps nothing. If the efforts of the Inquisition were futile, then there's not much we can really do here. Just pray, I guess.
Why not just abandon this valley then? It's irreversibly cursed.
Faith. We the Kotarians are stubborn people. We may have little possessions, but we never lack faith. And one day, a savior will come, and we will be free of the malice. It's faith that keeps us living and hoping.
You are fools, the lot of you.
What did the Inquisition do?
They built this building, the Grimalda Castle, and the Church of Mary in the forest. Helped to materialize God, you know. They banned the Saboran name and religion, and they hunted them. Thanks to their efforts, many followers of the vile tribe were captured and executed. But the evil is still here. It's floating in the air, it's crawling under the ground, and it's poisoning the minds.
I'm looking for Detective Mostov.
He's downstairs with the mayor. Wait a minute. Who are you, anyway?
This man doesn't seem to know about me and the interrogation. I'd better lie.
Well?
I was sent to bless the mayor's corpse before the funeral.
Who sent you?
Father Henry.
Why? Is he alright? He always comes.
Well, no. He didn't feel well tonight, and it was an important matter that couldn't wait. So, here I am.
I agree, but you are a stranger. You don't live in Sveti Kotar.
I'm a visiting priest of the Church of Ivan Kotar.
I see. All right, Father. You may go see the mayor downstairs. It's the passage behind me.
Played for and got. This guy, for being a man of God, is a master liar.
Excuse me.
Master of deceit. I don't know why we would want to go downstairs and see this guy, to be honest. Wait. Who can we denounce?
Remember, do not waste forms. Use them wisely and with utmost respect. They have the power to change someone's life forever. And don't forget to put them into the box outside. Otherwise, they are nothing but a worthless piece of paper.
Oh, we could denounce Victoria. We could denounce the innkeeper. Do not denounce Ida, the shopkeeper. That's a bit weird. I don't believe you could put a do not denounce fucking form in. This is cool. We'll come back later.
I have to think. Maybe I'll come back later.
Oh, mate. I love accusing people. It's so good.
Finally, Father. We were waiting on your arrival. God forgive me, but I've started with the prayers in your absence. I hope I didn't cause any harm to this man's poor soul.
No, I'm sure you'll be alright.
God will forgive you for what you did to us.
Benedict? I thought I heard Henry upstairs.
It's what you thought you heard because we are already dead in your mind.
That is absolutely not true.
Then why do you look so confused and uncomfortable to see me?
It's not. I'm horrified by what was done to our mayor. Take a look at him if you wish, or we can continue talking. I must warn you though, what's hiding underneath that sheet could haunt you forever.
And I must warn you too. Henry knows I'm here, so do not try anything foolish.
Right, let's look at this corpse first.
Type A, type 0. These bottles are all full of blood. I'm no expert, but I never knew blood to be taken out of corpses. Why would they do that?
Because they're sick.
No. It's probably the room where they keep the corpses.
Hey, what's this up here? Oh, look at this. It's an error reporting tool. That's the first time I've ever seen that. I've never seen that before. Why is that even here? Whew. That's harsh. What a banger. Did they also give him breast implants, or is that just whoa? Hey, they did a good job on the breast implants. I wonder if they were implanting his face.
It must be the yellow mask the mayor was wearing when they found him in the forest.
Yellow masks are nothing but disembodied skin faces of past Saboran's victims. Colored with sulfur and then smeared with some strange kind of wax to prevent decay.
Lovely jubbly, eh?
The skull was open to take a piece of the brain out. The eyes were gouged out and the skin ripped off of his face. Dreadful. Belittling.
The worshipper took his face to create a new yellow mask, while the eyes and part of the brain were eaten as a part of the ritual.
Oh, how lovely.
Answer me. Do you worship the evil and the unknown just like the man you follow?
The man I follow?
Hatur is a Saboran.
What?
Nikolai believed you. I didn't. But still, we both fell into Hatur's trap and were almost murdered.
God, no. Are you sure? How can you be so sure? You must be lying.
Do you think I am capable of lies? A man of God never lies.
I've already lied.
Right. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry. I swear to God, I didn't know who he really is. I was just following orders, but I'll do whatever it takes to be forgiven. Whatever it takes, whatever God demands.
Then start showing some good faith by answering my questions.
Yeah, I've already lied about the leech. It's hilarious. A man of God never lies. With that being said, that means you are no longer a man of God.
Did you identify the man with the yellow mask?
The castle incident?
Yes, the identity of the man that was pushed by Victoria.
We found all his, or should I say most of his body parts. Wasn't easy. He splashed and ricocheted all over the chasm.
Nice.
Needless to say, due to severe disfiguration, we still haven't found out who he was. Getting his identity will be tough, if not impossible.
You didn't find his hands?
We did.
Didn't you run the database against his fingerprints then?
Do you know where you are? It's like we're stuck in medieval times. We don't have a database of any sort.
For God's sake. He was wearing a yellow mask. You found his head. Don't you have his teeth?
Only what's left of them, and they can't help in any way. I know what you're asking. I'm aware of identification through dental records. But we have no dentists in town.
Even the
No
teeth are
dentists.
rotting here. How can I get to the castle?
It's very easy. Going out of the station, you turn right, and then just follow the river uphill. But forget about it. Grimalda is off limits every day of the year except on October 28th, which was yesterday.
Maybe there could be some clues to who that man was. Something, anything.
That's our job, not yours. And I would never let you go there, Father. It's sealed and locked for a reason.
A sealed door won't stop me if the truth moves me in that direction. What happened last night?
What do you mean?
You were with Hatur and he was looking for Victoria. Why?
I don't know. I can't remember. Where's Hatur now?
What the fuck, mate? Stop lying, you fucking scumbag.
Don't lie to me. You know the reason.
I wasn't told anything.
You're afraid of him. Hatur is no longer with us.
You killed him?
God has his ways of dealing with evil.
All right. I was just told we should find Victoria before she carries out whatever plans she had with Nermin.
Plan she had? How do you know she had a plan?
We know she met with Nermin and the cult the first time she came here.
What are you talking about? This is our first time in this place.
You didn't know? That explains a lot. She visited town a few months ago. No doubt about it, multiple witnesses saw her.
What the hell? Yeah, who are the witnesses?
Who are the witnesses?
I know only of Lucia, the owner of the house where we found you earlier.
Yeah.
This means... Did Victoria stay in the same house back then?
She did. Introduce herself as Petra.
So our theory might be right. Maybe she didn't book to stay here for 3 days. Maybe it's just the owner of the house that's lying.
Why do you think she met with Nermin in the cult back then?
You don't have to be smart to connect the pieces. She arrived just after Nermin's escape from the asylum.
The case you've been working on.
How do you know?
I had a chat with the old man at the lake.
Arsen. Good man. I regret taking his help, for it made me lose half of my brain.
Right. So is it possible Victoria helped Nermin escape? Or did she arrive here when she found out about it?
It's all connected. It must be. We're still trying to find out how. I said it before, and I'll repeat it now. It's crazy to think that your sister did all this. But if evidence leads us there, I'm sorry.
The asylum is under the control of the Saborans, isn't it?
I don't know.
So why would they imprison Nermin? It doesn't make any sense. He's one of them.
That's just a rumor Henry is trying to spread to the townspeople. No one, except for the warden and the staff, knows what's going on in the asylum. No one. Not even our chief.
The more I learn about the truth, the less I can understand what happened. You lost part of your brain by helping Arsen. Could you tell me what happened?
I uncovered something which I wasn't supposed to. Someone learned about my discovery and tried to kill me. I still can't remember what I found and who attacked me. Heck, sometimes I can't even remember what I did yesterday.
This guy's
But
fucked.
God help me, I'll find the truth. Yes, I will.
Excuse me.
Father, could you do me a favor?
Depends.
Depends on the request.
Please go upstairs and ask Officer Maz to give you the case file I handed to him earlier. I want to make things right.
You want to make things right? What do you mean?
Just trust me. Go get it. I don't want to leave the mayor now. I have to pray for his poor soul.
I'll do it.
Thank you, Father.
Okay, so the reason we found this guy is such a fucking idiot is because he lost part of his brain already. So okay, you have my condolences. But I don't think this guy's involved. I think he's just an idiot, naive idiot. Okay, what we'll do is let's call it an episode here. First thing next episode, we'll get this case file and find out what's a crack-a-lacking with it. Mate, yeah, I'm deep. I am balls deep in this game. I'm dying to find out. Like, I hope everything gets tied up and we understand everything by the end of the game, because I love mysteries. I love human sacrifices. I don't love human sacrifices. I do love human sacrifices. I love sick cults and weird people and local people in local towns. It's just phenomenal. See you in the next one, lads.